Let's start this video off like this. I want to thank the Lord above for being my Lord and Savior, for getting me through all the times, good and bad. I want to thank my team for being my team. Let's rock it out. I fear no one. I walk with him. Welcome. What's it? It's your boy Odium Slim, and I'm back again with another one. We got a lot of things to do, a lot of content to get into. So let's get to this content. Respectable rants, man. Everybody know the Draco thing is going crazy right now. Draco is going crazy out this water, man. The Draco case is going crazy. Well, Respectable Rants dropped a video. Somebody told me to do the video. Appreciate this. Appreciate the donation too. I appreciate y'all who donate. When y'all be saying, hey, go do this video. Boom, I send 50. You know what I'm saying? I send 20. I send 30. I appreciate y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, by popular demand, this video was totally done. Respectable Rants, Draco, killing case, whatever. It's your first time to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Appreciate y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. We're on the way to 50,000. Title reads, Drakeo the Ruler murder breakdown. Witness statements. Second suspect identified. Frankenstone IFGB ties. Oh, y'all crazy. What the heck? Let's get to it.
Was killed after a stabbing that happened backstage last night.
So thoughts on that, man? Like Draco and everything.
Shit, you know, it is what it is. J-Side did what J-Side did, and you know, they did what they did. So, all right. I know the truth.
When they finally hopped out the vehicle,
huh? What you know about? Did he just say that? Why I never caught that? What was I doing? Content at that time?
they began to walk past several members of 400 and YG crew with 400 shirts on. They also walked past several BPS members. One member right here you see have a Cardinals jacket on.
It is what it is. J-Side did what J-Side did.
I don't give a bro. I'm so mad, bro. My mama, bro. YG did some hoe, bro. When all this puff talking like they hard, bro, but we fighting big ass security. You got the
Today's video is going to be a detailed video about the murder of Drakeo the Ruler. We're going to break down everything from the crime scene to what witnesses said happened. And we're also going to speak about the second alleged suspect being investigated for this case, and how allegedly Frankenstone is related to somebody from Inglewood families that's close to YG. But let's dive right into it. Now, as we all know, the situation would happen at Once Upon a Time in LA, and as you can see right here, Draco's performance time was 8:30, and he was supposed to perform at the G-Funk stage. And as you can see right here, the G-Funk stage would be in the red circle, which would be in the middle of the premises. And as you can see, there would be 3 different stages that artists performed at that night. The Lowrider stage, the G-Funk stage, which is Draco's stage, and then the Once Upon a Time stage. In the backstage area for the artist would be behind the Once Upon a Time in LA stage. As you can see, all that red. That whole section would be where the artists were. And it's alleged that over 100 deadly gang members gained access to that area, which was restricted. And they attacked Drakeo and his crew for over 10 minutes. And they would say that Draco's lynching and eventual death was at the hands of the Bloods. They would say when Draco and the Stink team arrived backstage, they would walk over to a golf cart, and that golf cart was set to bring them to the G-Funk stage. But before they can get onto the golf cart, a fight would break out between him and a few others. The group that was attacking Draco and the Stink team ended up becoming bigger, and they would notice on video that a lot of people were yelling out "whoop" and wearing all red. And they would say that the fight became more serious, and they would notice on video that the Stink team was being punched, kicked, and stomped on the ground. They would then say that members of the mob pulled out knives and lunged at Draco and the Stink team. And as you can see, they said knives and members, which is plural, meaning that multiple people had it. They would then say that Draco was stabbed in his neck, and Ralphie witnessed the whole thing. They would say in total, nearly 113 people attacked them, and they were all mainly dressed in red. And like we said, they would be heard on video yelling out "whoop" and "Suwoo." And they would describe most of them wearing ski masks, and they would describe it as a sea of red because there was so many people wearing red. They would say that Draco and the Stink team arrived around 8:30 at night. And don't forget, that's the time he was scheduled to perform. But since he was late, they pushed it back to 8:50. And they would say that he was attacked just minutes after his arrival. And they would say that around the same time that Draco arrived, 10 cars pulled in back to back of all Blood members yelling out "whoop." And they would say that in that backstage area, there were no security guards, event staff members, or law enforcement officers present. And they would say that they believed
This is crazy, bro. This man went to a concert, supposed to perform at 8:30, got there at 8:30, 8:32, it broke out. Damn. Now they got another person up there. Did they put a wrong picture? Because that ain't...
that Draco was a target of the Bloods that night because he was falsely accused of being involved in a murder and a few attempts on the Inglewood families. And they would say that they were seeking revenge for that. And they would also mention the attempted murders. And they would say that the Bloods constantly threatened Draco and was hostile towards him. And this would be from the situation about Red Bull. And it's alleged that a few people that was with Red Bull that night that he lost his life was actually at once upon a time in LA when Draco lost his life. And they would say that it was widely known to the public that certain members of the Bloods wanted to get street justice on Draco. And they would say that this was evidenced by heated exchange between Draco and alleged members of the Bloods. And don't forget that Draco was set to perform at 8:30. And around that time, the only person that was performing that had blood ties or Pyru ties was YG, as you can see.
I'm so mad, bro. My mama, bro. YG did some hoe, bro. You got those security guards fight. Come on, bro. That's cool, bro. On my mama, bro. The big ass ball security guard snuck in knives, all type of weird.
And this is all alleged and according to K7. But as you just heard, he would say that YG's bodyguard, which would be a big bald dude, was fighting that night. And as you can see in the still frame right here, Chief and Heavily would be on the ground after being hit by the big bald dude. And this would be another angle of him. But like we said, this would be all according to K7, and we don't know if this dude has any ties to YG. But YG does have two different bodyguards. As you can see, the bald one with the glasses, that's big and light skin, and the other one right there, which would be Gloves. And this would be two different timestamps. And as you can see, they would mention somebody to the left and somebody to the right. The person to the left has long dreads and a white and red hat. And the person to the right is wearing a red and blue jumper. And as you can see, he's grabbing Chief and Heavily. This would be when the Stinks attempted to leave and they pulled him back in. And that person that was wearing the red and white hat would be the only person pretty much visible through the whole video. And as you can see, he would be also wearing the red and white varsity jacket. And as you notice, he would be one of the tallest people in that group. And in this picture, he's pointing at Draco. And the two arrows right here, to the left would be Draco, and to the right would be Ralphie. And as you can see, they're backing up. And then you can see two people, one wearing a ski mask, charge them. Then you see the dude in the varsity jacket with the long dreads running at them. And this right here would be the part where the Stinks try to leave. And as you can see, the dude in the red and blue jumpsuit would grab somebody and pull him in. And right here, this would be the crew of Bloods rushing the door. And as you can notice, the red hat and the dreads. And as you can see right here, the same dude wearing the Cardinals varsity jacket with the dreads and the hat, and the dude wearing the blue and red jumpsuit beating on Chief and Heavily.
Several BPS members. One member right here you see have a Cardinals jacket on.
And as you can see in the pictures to the right, and the person in the back throwing up the sign would be the person that Flacco was talking about. And that person would be Big CK Chief from BPS. And as you can see, he would be the same height, build, and got the same long dreads as the dude in the video. And like Flacco posted, he would have the same varsity jacket.
You know, it is what it is. J-Side did what J-Side did, and you know, they did what they did, so. Yeah.
And don't forget that Frankenstone, who is the one that Flacco's alleged stabbed Draco, is also from BPS. And even though Draco was not a gang member, the Stink team would have a few Rolling 30 members in it. And don't forget that Flacco also said that Frankenstone is cool with the Inglewood families and was cool with Red Bull. And it's alleged that Frankenstone would actually be a blood relative of somebody in this picture with YG. And that person would be from Inglewood families, but we're gonna save that for a different video. But like we said, the only person to have blood ties and was performing around the time of Draco would be YG. And they would even mention that YG was an alleged blood member and that he and Draco always had a public feud going on. And they would say that there was no evidence to indicate that YG had anything to do with the Draco murder, but it was clear that other blood gang members may take issue.
I'm not finna be going out there.
So they said YG didn't have ties to it, but other blood members had ties. So how are they investigating YG then? Or they just saying that?
Doing no rap this and shit, cause like, if it's smoke, it's really smoke with us. We ain't playing, you know? We not rap beefing, we really beefing. The homies gonna get you.
In a few days after,
See, certain YG should have said that. And J-Side gonna do what J-Side do. What you know about Draco? J-Side did J-Side. It makes it seem like the J-Side did something. Go ahead.
after P4K said J-Side did what J-Side did, he would go back on the internet and try to clear it up, and he would put the Baby Stone Gorillas and BPS at the scene, saying that they performed and then they left. But I'm not even too sure if they even performed.
I said J-Side did what J-Side did, meaning everybody performed in that motherfucker. We did what we did and we got up out of there. And it was not no towards blood or towards them or towards nobody. Wasn't saying we did shit to nobody.
And Flacco even said that they're after a conspiracy charge. And as you can see right here, if a group planned to attack a person beforehand, all 20 could be charged with conspiracy. And all 20 people would likely be arrested and could be charged with a murder under legal principles such as accomplice, liability, conspiracy, or felony murder rule. And as you can see right here, this would be the major part. Participants in a joint violent attack can be held responsible for the killing, regardless of who delivered the fatal blow. So no matter the number of people that took part of the beating, they are all part of the criminal act that resulted in the death, even if only one person had the knife. And this right here would be different scenarios and different laws. As you can see right here, Penal Code 31 would say, if 20 people participated in a beating and one person...
Well, it's more than a couple people that be worried then. It's more than a couple people to be worried. Everybody gonna get it. Dang, this is crazy work. See, I don't know why y'all gave me this video, but at the same time, y'all gave it to me and it's kind of
stabbed the victim, the 19 people who were beating the victim created intimidation or prevented the victim from escaping or defending themselves would also be charged. And according to a few people, the backstage area was already hostile the whole night, with Whack 100 getting into a fight with Cedar Block Pyru, according to Munchie B.
Nigga, you went to where Draco lost his life at. Niggas don't know. The Cedars gonna get mad at me, but so what? Game was performing. The Cedars rushed you.
Didn't really make the news because the Draco situation happened the same night.
Now, did I take off on somebody? I definitely took off on somebody.
Is because, and we got to putting in, work. They got we got the thumping out there, and we jumped into the fire. So once we started dropping and laying them niggas out all over the floor and shit, they started throwing chairs and all that weird shit. It was about 4 of us. It was about 12 or 13, 15 of them niggas or some shit like that.
Oh, this is that night?
Yeah, that's right.
This doesn't look like you were a little deep. It looks like you're like 50 deep.
It wasn't nothing major because it was internal. It wasn't like it was a crew coming looking for me or looking for us.
But that right there is going to wrap it up for the story, and I'm going to keep you guys updated as everything.
So Whack got to the Cedars. Cedars started whooping Whack ass that night. Cedars gonna get mad at me, but yo, Whack got whooped out by the Cedars? What? Why I missed that? Whack got whooped out by the Cedars? Come on, Whack. Come on, Whack. Whack got whooped out. He got knocked out by what's called it. Then he got whooped by the Cedars the same night Draco got. That's why he left early. Gang performed. We had everybody perform. You got whooped out by the Cedars. What y'all think? What y'all think, man? Draco case, the internet police got the Draco case solved. They don't know what they talking about. It's getting close. They gonna have arrests coming soon. Or what? It's your boy ODM Slim. Don't like the other. I'm out of here. Peace out. What's the deal? It's your boy ODM Slim. You know what time it is, man. MummyDust.com, man. Mummy Dust, man. You see the gear, man. Fly as hell. When you see ODM, you see Mummy Dust. That's the only thing I'm wearing from here on out. You'll see all my type of, you know what I'm saying, custom-made stuff. MummyDust.com. Promo code ODM Slim, man. Get your 15% off all Mummy Dust gear. We going crazy, man. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do is tap in, like the shirt, see the size you want, and get the shirts. No problem. Sending them off. You see some ODM wearing. You want that? It probably cost you a little more. But listen, go check it out. MummyDust.com, man. It's your boy, ODM Slim, man. I'm telling you. We got the flyest there is. It's us. Who fly to us? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? MummyDust.com. Mummy Dust with an I, not a Y. So if you want to be fly, Mummy Dust with an I. Straight up. Straight up. Mummy Dust with an I if you want to be fly. Either way it goes, it's Mummy Dust with an I. Get y'all merch. Let me know what's going on. A promo code ODM Slim. We going crazy. Let's go.